This is a copy of the producers on 16mm, and I'm sort of just gonna make a guide today on how to collect 16mm copies of films. I'll be showing how to see if they are sound or silent. I'll show projectors, where to get them from, how to get them the cheapest, how to get silent or sound projectors, smaller film reels, larger film reels, where to get actual feature films that are of importance, such as Laurel and Hardy, or obviously the producers. Now, yes, I'm talking about the 1960, I think, 7 classic, The Producers, that made a remake in 2005. A great film. First of all, I'll be starting at the basics with the take-up reels. Once you buy your projector, which we'll be talking about in just a second, you'll get a take-up reel. Do not mistake a 9.5mm take-up reel with a 16mm take-up reel. Now, if you can't see the difference, this has a square in the middle. This is as simply as I can explain it. Square, circle, square, circle. When you are connecting this into your projector, it will have a square to put it into to hook in. On the 9.5, it will have a circle to hook in. This is not a 9.5mm tutorial or a guide. I'm just saying do not buy these because these look ridiculously similar to the 16mm. That was my first thing. Take up reel is the thing that takes up the film, or takes up the reel. That's why it's called a take-up reel. Now we shall talk about sound and silent films. First, talk about silent films. I do not have a silent film, but as an example, I will be showing you what it could look like. You're going to have to use your imagination a little bit, but that should be all fine. A silent film on 16mm. Do you see how there's sprocket holes on one side? Those sprocket holes would also be on the other side. So sprocket holes would be on top and bottom of the film. This one is a optical sound film, meaning that it has the 2 lines at the bottom. If I can get a light to show you, you will be able to see that behind, this is a bit bright, behind there will be 2 lines and like sort of a wiggly line, as best as I can describe it. So can you see, I don't know why I'm getting up close so far, there are sort of 2 lines. You can zoom in on YouTube with that, but there are 2 lines at the bottom there. You might be able to see it a bit better like that. There are 2 lines just at the bottom. That means that it's optical sound, and you need a projector that does optical sound. I can't say how to get an optical sound projector, but you just gotta go on eBay, type up optical sound projector, or optical and magnetic sound, but not magnetic. Optical is not magnetic. Magnetic is the film strip where it has the orange or black plain strip with lines going in it like that. And I'll be showing you what a magnetic sound is like, which I'm pretty sure the producers is a magnetic sound. Okay, ooh, so winding back. As you can see, that is not, I do not have the producers of magnetic sound. If you watch my Super 8 video, a magnetic sound is one strip of film, or one strip of orange layer of film running across the bottom. As you saw, the optical sound has one strip going on the bottom. It is the same for magnetic, but it's an orange or black strip. To get to the projector I'll be describing, this one's a fairly quick one because I did all the basics of film in my Super 8 video. I'll do a more complicated one on 16mm. Have I shut this? How do I shut this lid? So it's lockable. I didn't know it was lockable. Oh, this is the worst bit. Putting on my lap. I don't think I will put this one on my lap. I will bring the camera a little bit closer though. So here you can see the 16mm projector with its huge lens. The film would go in the top and the take-up reel would come in at the bottom. This one is a Bell & Howell projector. It needs maintenance, specifically this one, but you want to get one extremely similar like this, as similar as you can. At the end I'll be showing you 5 other 16mm projectors that you can get. This one is mainly the one you should be looking for, the Filmo Sound, Bell & Howell Filmo Sound, one that works, because you can adjust bass, treble, mic volume if you're speaking into it, like let's say there's before the film, only needed if you're making a cinema with this. Your film's about to start, bloopity boop boop, that's all you need it for. Optical volume is just your optical volume as it says. This one does optical and magnetic. There is a switch right here that says optical and magnetic. Switch right for optical, switch left for magnetic. And it was always as simple as that. There will all also be a bulb in here. Unlike Super 8 and regular 8, the bulb is easily interchangeable, and I will be doing a video on how to change Super 8 bulbs and 16mm bulbs in the same video, so watch out for those. But there is a bulb in here, and you usually turn a dial to unlock it and change the bulb. This one doesn't need changing because it works perfectly, but I've lost the cable so I can't actually turn it on. And that sends it to the, I think it's the it's something, I forgot what it's called. Something like the film scanner, the film something. But it is really, it's a beautiful one. Lenses do matter at this point. This is a one almost as big as my hand, and this is a 2-inch 16mm. So 16mm means that it is going to be very wide. If I'm getting that correct, I think it is that it's very wide. Let me quickly check. I'll show you my other projector in just a second, but here we have the lamp. So it's always a dial. It's always very self-explanatory, so I don't think I'll explain it. Up for forward, and then again for forward and lamp. Down here is to stop on a frame or run, because this one has heat shielding, meaning that it won't be affected by it. You always have a diagram on how to run the film through, and that's basically it. There is a dial as well to hold down while this film is going through. There is always a dial, as I said in the Super 8 video. There is always a dial. So make sure you watch for that.